Hi, I am here today in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, and I'm going to discuss with you, or at least give you an overview of the top 5 residential neighborhoods to live here in Sedona. So now if you are thinking of buying a home either for your primary residence or for a vacation home, a rental property, this is going to be the 5 top areas, the top gathering of residential homes here in Sedona that people are living. So I'm going to go over Village of Oak Creek, West Sedona, Uptown Sedona, the Red Rock Loop, and Oak Creek Canyon. Those are the 5 main areas. But now within those neighborhoods, there are smaller subdivisions, and I'll be reviewing those subdivisions later on a subsequent video in my series. So right now, for instance, Village of Oak Creek, I live in Village of Oak Creek, so that's the big Village of Oak Creek area I'm talking about, but later on there's subdivisions like Fairway Oaks, like Big Park, Jack's Canyon, Verde Valley School Road. I'll go into details on those neighborhoods later on, but if you have a question about a particular subdivision, feel free to just put a line in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if there's one area people are more interested in, I will make a video on that area first. So I'm going to start by talking about the Village of Oak Creek. Now, the Village of Oak Creek is also called the Village, the VOC. We are a small, unincorporated part of Sedona. Now, this is where I have chosen to live, and there are definitely advantages of here living here in the village. One is that if you are traveling a lot, if you're coming from either Phoenix or from Flagstaff through the I-17, you would just get off at the 179 exit, and within 10 minutes, you're starting to see the homes of Village of Oak Creek. So if you travel a lot, it's very nice. You can get on the freeway quickly, and then you're on your way to wherever your destination is. Another thing is we've got this small town living going on here. So it is small, but you have what you need to suit your needs. So there is a grocery store, Clark's Market. There is an Ace Hardware. There are several little restaurants that are nice. There are several cute hotels and a very nice range of properties. You have starter homes, for instance. You could get a townhome, apartment style flat. You could get a single family home or a manufactured home maybe to start you out in the maybe low $200,000 range all the way up to luxury homes in the millions, yes. So I took some video footage I'm showing you right now of just the area. You have nice homes here and probably everything you want. Now, the other thing is there are 2 golf courses here. Let me see if I can get the names of them. One is the Sedona Golf Resort, and the other is the Oak Creek Country Club. Oak Creek Country Club, let me say that again. I used to actually live on Fairway Oaks by the Oak Creek Golf Course, and occasionally we would see javelina and coyotes there, but it's a very nice course, very nice place if you're into golf. So there are very nice views here too, so you can't really go wrong in the village. But if you want to be closer to the action, I'm going to tell you about West Sedona. Now, West Sedona is probably the most populated area of Sedona, or maybe the more popular area to buy a home. And actually in West Sedona you have the same things. You have anything from your townhouses, your apartment style flats. You have manufactured homes in the area. There is a place called Sedona Winds, actually, that is a mobile home park. So I want to warn you about this. It's nice. It's in a great part of town. But if you see something listed for $45,000, say it's probably in Sedona Winds, where you're buying the manufactured home, but you're leasing your land from the park, and the land lease is very high. It's like $700, $800, $900 a month. But if you go further out in West Sedona, there is I think it's Sedona Sunrise or Sedona Sunset, Sedona Hills, something like that, where it's a 55 and over place, but you own your lot and you have a nice manufactured home, and in the 200,000s you might be able to find something there which would be great for retirement. Also in West Sedona, very close to the mountains, you could buy a small manufactured home, but then you have the bigger luxury homes there also. And then of course the medium working class homes as well, but like say near the airport, if you go up on the up on the other side towards the mountains, you get some beautiful luxury homes, and it's a great place. Now this is where a lot of the businesses are that support Sedona. Say you've got the oil and lube shop, you've got the tire store, you have 2 chain grocery stores in addition to like Whole Foods. You have restaurants, you have hotels, and you have a lot of the crystal shops. You've got a lot of healing shops. You've got title companies, real estate companies. So West Sedona, again, is where a lot of the businesses are, and a lot of people live in that area that work at those businesses. So now I'm going to move you over to Uptown Sedona. Now, Uptown Sedona is great, and it's where all the action is. It's where all the tourists like to come and visit. So you could say, if you own a home in this area, and there are townhomes and condos in this area, but they're also very nice older homes that were built in there that you could probably walk to Uptown Sedona, to the shops, to the rock shops, to the Reiki Center, to the restaurants, to the hotels, to the bars, all in the Uptown area. You could get there very quickly from here. Now, the drawback, of course, is that during the high season or the weekends, it's very crowded, very hard to get a parking space, and if you needed to get out of town, you're gonna have to fight the traffic just to get out back to the 89 or to the 179 going towards the freeway. Oh, another thing about West Sedona that's nice is if you need to go to Cottonwood to hit Home Depot or Walmart or any of the bigger stores, you can get there very easily from West Sedona. But Uptown Sedona, again, very nice, very beautiful older homes there. I don't see any problem with living there except the traffic. If the traffic is a problem, then you might want to skip this. Now, just north of West Sedona, between West Sedona and Flagstaff, say, you have Oak Creek Canyon, and this would be where Slide Rock State Park is, but this is where you have a nice windy little 89A that you go through, and there are very few homes in this area, but the ones that are there are absolutely beautiful. You might have a home that you have a deck that overlooks the stream. You might be able to walk down to the stream, put your feet in the water, go fishing. Again, these are more, they're luxurious vacation style homes, but you could live here year round. Again, your issue is getting in and out quickly. Sometimes in the deep winter, that road could get closed because of snow on the road or because of traffic issues and that sort of thing. But oh my, if you want to just have everyday living be paradise, this would be a place I would suggest you look. Now, one more of the major neighborhoods here in Sedona would be the Red Rock Loop. Now, the Red Rock Loop is nice. You're going towards West Sedona, about out of town, and you first hit the upper Red Rock Loop, goes past one of the high schools. The views are gorgeous through here. If you see this footage I'm showing you right now, this is what I took when I just drove through the Red Rock Loop and pulled just to a pull off on the side of the road, and I took this amazing footage. So you've got beautiful views. Here there's a lot of the more rural homes on bigger lots. Some of them are older and need a little bit of work, but again, you can get like more of an out-of-town feel anywhere along the Red Rock Loop. And if you go off on one of the finger roads, about halfway there's a finger road, you could go down towards downstream of Oak Creek. There are some new builds that have a backyard right on the creek, and those are amazing. Most of those are probably starting at the $900,000 and up, but if you're interested in a brand new home built with your backyard having a stream running through it, let me know and I can send you information on that. Also, some of the figure roads, again, I've showed property down there where they're just, $2-3 million homes on a big lot with great views. Another place that is worth considering if you're looking for a luxury home. There, of course, by the airport, West Sedona towards the mountain, the beautiful Oak Creek Canyon, and one last place I want to give honorable mention, because it's not really one of the top 5 neighborhoods. There are not that many homes there, but this would be the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Now take a look. I took this footage when I drove in there the other day. There are not that many homes, but there are some breathtaking views, some beautiful luxury homes, and just take a look at the chapel. I mean, you're looking up and it's like amazing, beautiful. So Chapel Holy Cross gets honorable mention, and if you're interested in that, just let me know. I could send more information I could give you. Also, if there's a particular area of Sedona that you're curious about, drop me a note. I could do a video on that later on, because I will be going into the subdivisions within these bigger neighborhoods in future videos, and if there's something you like, I can get to that one first. Again, any information you are interested in Sedona, let me know. I love it when people call and ask me about it. This is my home. I love it here. I'd love helping you out if you have any issues. And again, if you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the like button, the subscribe button. That helps YouTube help people looking for this type of information to find my video. So I post information videos on living in northern Arizona every single week. So if this is something you're interested in, tune back again in a week or so, and I hope to see you then. Till then.